PowerToys just released version 0.98 with probably one of the coolest features they've ever shipped. The Command Palette utility now has a dock that you can pin to the edge of your screen, and you can see information like CPU usage, memory usage, as well as pin any commands that you want quick access to. Let's walk through how you can get this set up today on your machine. So PowerToys is an open source project that's a suite of tools to make Windows just feel even more powerful. There's a ton of docs about how each utility works, and you can also check out the GitHub repo to see what the team is working on. Okay, so first up, we need to install PowerToys. You can get PowerToys from the GitHub repo, from the Microsoft Store, or you can use Winget to install it. You can run winget install Microsoft.PowerToys, and this will either grab the latest version or install the package for you. I already have it installed, so we can keep going from here, but that's how you get set up. Once you've installed PowerToys, you're greeted with this What's New page, and this tells you all the release notes of what they've shipped. So in this build, there's also a refresh to the Keyboard Manager editor, but then if you keep scrolling, you can read more about the Command Palette dock, which we're going to set up today. So this is fun to look through if you want to see what the latest changes have been, and you can always access the What's New page from Settings. To get to the settings where we can enable this, we'll hit Settings on the bottom left, and this takes us to the Settings dashboard. From here, we want to navigate to Command Palette, which lives under System Tools. Now to invoke the Command Palette, you could type Windows key Alt space, and this opens the Command Palette, and from here you can search for apps to run, commands to run, you can do calculator computations, search for files, etc. It's a really nice quick launcher for just getting where you want to go. And then the concept of this launcher is now placed into a dock that's pinned on the edge of your screen. So let's head into the Command Palette settings to get this set up. In these settings, here at the bottom, we can see that the dock is a new feature, and we're going to want to enable this. Now that it's enabled, you can see that we've got a few things already pinned. This icon here on the left launches the Command Palette, and then this item here launches the Command Palette to the Winget extension where you can install packages. So here you could look for a package like PowerToys, for example, and then instead of using the command line, you can use the Command Palette and then find packages this way with a nice UI. What's also cool is that you get the description from the repo, and then you can also access some of the links here, which is kind of nice. On the right-hand side, you can see that we have information about our CPU, our GPU, our memory, and our internet. And clicking on these gives you this cool graph animation, and you can also open Task Manager from here too. Now let's start customizing our dock to add some more things that we want. So I'm going to open the Command Palette with Windows key Alt space again. And I want to add some of these existing extensions to the dock at the top. So clipboard history is something that I reach for often. So I can select this and I'll hit Control K and then select Pin to Dock. You can also just click more down here and open that same window. So we'll pin clipboard history. And I also want to pin opening Windows terminal profiles because if you know me, you know I'm in my terminal all the time. So I'll do that same flow of pinning this item as well. And then I installed some extra extensions that don't come with the Command Palette. To install more extensions, you can navigate to the Find Command Palette Extensions from Winget option, or you can find extensions from the Microsoft Store. And then from here, it will show you a list of community-made extensions where you can install them and then use them in the Command Palette right away. And you don't have to restart the Command Palette either, which is kind of nice. So I've installed a few from here that I want to pin as well. So the first is open recent VS Code or Visual Studio projects. So I'm going to pin this one. And then I also have the GitHub Command Palette extension. So maybe I want to assign some saved GitHub queries here too. Now we've got our dock all loaded up, and I can open terminal profiles from here. We can also look at clipboard history, and I can copy an item from here by hitting enter on one of them if I want it back at the top of my clipboard. Here I can open a previous VS Code or Visual Studio workspace that I was working in. And then here are some of my saved GitHub queries with things like my PRs, where my reviews requested, stuff like that. And then these open directly in the Command Palette, and then I can go access these items on github.com from here too. So this is really cool, but I want this to all be icons. And we can customize this a little bit more. So you can actually right click on the dock and click Edit Dock. You can move items around. So let's say I wanted some of them in the center. You can drag and drop them. And then you can also hide the titles because I want icons only. So we can right click an item and select labels and then unselect show titles. And we'll just do these for a few of them. This is also how you can unpin anything that you've pinned before, is in this right click menu. And you can customize these as well. I just like the labels here, so I won't do that. And then we can just hit save. And then there are some other customizations that you can do to the dock as well. So we can change where this is positioned. So I have it on the top, but you can put it on the left or on the right or on the bottom. And this will just hide beneath your taskbar. I have my taskbar hidden, so this kind of feels like a taskbar, which is kind of cool. But for now, I'll keep this at the top. You can change the theme. So maybe I want a dark theme, even though I'm in light theme right now. Or you can set it to system. And then you can change the material as well. I keep it to acrylic because transparent. I have a dark background, so I can't really see these. So this is just to your taste or what your background looks like. And then you can also add an accent color to the bar. So this is like a little purple color. This is the accent color of my system. And you can change the intensity. You can pick a color if you don't want to use your system color. So there's some Windows colors already predefined here, or you could just pick a different one. And then I think the last thing that I didn't mention earlier is you can also pin any apps that you want from here too. So you can search for an app, like let's say PowerToys, and then you can pin this as well. So you can have this kind of act like a taskbar, but now it's at the top of your screen. I'll have to go in and edit this so it's just the icon. But this is pretty cool for just quick accessing apps, or if you want to dive deeper and go into a terminal profile or just jump right into a VS Code workspace, you can do that from here, which is really cool. And then bookmarks, you can do a custom item that takes you to a URL. So you could do a file path if you want to open File Explorer directly, or you could put in a web URL and then navigate to that directly. So I could put in, let's say, the PowerToys repo. And then we'll call it PowerToys repo. Save it. Now I have a bookmark here. I can pin to the dock. And I can also just open this directly. And then we can hide these labels one last time. We'll hide the subtitles too. But now we've got a really cool command palette dock at the top of our screen, and we can get access to a lot of stuff without really having to open anything to get there. Like, we don't have to go to the start menu. We don't have to pin stuff to our taskbar. Everything's just here. And some of it is a few clicks deeper, which make it that much more compelling. So that's how you can get started using the new command palette dock. So go ahead and install PowerToys and try it out. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I'm happy to do a deeper dive into PowerToys and show you my favorite ones. So be sure to follow along. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.